Large, spacious, and you can fit multiple people in it. Like your mom. Hello there. Hope you guys are having a good day. I wasn't necessarily expecting to do this video today, but now I have no chance, no choice, and I gotta do it or else it won't get out. I need to do a wrap up on the Winnebago because I just sold it. So this is going to a new home somewhere in Virginia, and this is fine with me. I got it done. I've had it done a few months actually. And when I bought the crew cab, that was more to haul my trailer and get all that running. And then this really has no point other than just looking neat, which is, I mean, most of our trucks and everything. However, I have some problems with it. I won't go into why. It's basically my OCD. It doesn't fit. It's a little small compared to everything else, so it looks weird hauling things. And it just kind of bothers me. So I bought the crew cab. The crew cab looks much better. This is super cool. I thoroughly enjoyed building it. I enjoy having it. However, I just don't do anything with it that I can't find a use for it. So it is going to go on down the road. I'll just go over a pretty brief rundown of everything I've done since the last video from what I can kind of remember. And then we'll go get some action shots, and then we'll box this baby up and send it on its way to Virginia, I believe. So we will do it. First off, I got the interior all done. It's cleaned up as far as it's been, I guess, clearanced or if you're from around here, clarenced. On the bottom side, everything is all set up. Put Velcro on this side so that the little 1400 pack or little small pack sits right there, and it works great. The motor is now cut down. There's grease inside the transmission. The transmission's mounted. It goes to the rear axle. The tires actually clear now. They're good to go. I got an XL5 and just a 2-channel Spektrum. The steering is all set up, so it's got a Savox on it, and it clears everything, and everything works pretty well. The only thing I hadn't done is I had not glued the tires on yet because these foams just are not firm enough for this truck. So I was going to try to find new front foams, but I never got around to it. It kind of is what it is. So this is pretty much the general gist of it. If you wanted to build one of these, you have to wait for a really good deal on one of these Winnebagos for one, because these things are expensive. And the one thing I would suggest is I really liked the aluminum front and rear axles. It made the front a little bit easier, a little more sturdy as far as I'm concerned. Probably don't have to go as balls out on the wheels. I went ahead and did that. The hardest thing I think was finding the front adapters. So I bought, I think they are for some sort of Tamiya, maybe a Frog or something like that. I looked and looked on eBay forever and finally found what I needed. And they're actually, so the Tamiyas are pin style, the bearings go on. These are actually like cups. The bearings go inside, and then it has a 12mm hex that's on the outside. And then you bolt the wheel to that, and the nut stays and everything like that. Super nice. I'll try to put the part number on here if I can find them again. I can't promise anything. And that's about it. I went a little bit wide on the rear end. I had to mess with the hexes, I do remember that. And then I had to finish up the interior of these wheel wells and grind them out, or else this thing was going to rub a lot. So that's pretty much it. It runs and drives. Like I said, the only thing I'd need to fix if I was going to keep it, and this is somebody else's problem, is just these front tires need more foam. I think gluing them would help because the tires lay over and then they kind of fall off. But some sort of better foam, stiffer foam for sure, would be a much better option. I don't know if Crawler Innovations has like maybe the real dense gray in a 1.7, because that's what these wheels are. But that is definitely what it needs. So other than that, that's pretty much it. So we will take this thing outside. I will box it up and get it ready to go to its new home, and we will say goodbye to it. So here we go.